Namaskar. Greetings from Vietnamtourin. My name is Neith. Are you planning a trip to Vietnam? But before you pack your bags, let's make sure your visa is all sorted. So in this video, we're gonna talk about the different kinds of visa we have in Vietnam and their application process. So coming to Vietnam is easy for you. Alright, let's start with the basics. Do Indians really need visa to visit Vietnam? Yes. So Indians needs valid visa to enter Vietnam regardless of your purpose of visit. Whether you are traveling for tourism, business or any other reason, the visa is compulsory. So now that we know the visa is required, let's talk about different types of visa. So for Indian citizens, there are different types of visa maybe you already know or maybe you read online. Okay, so the first one is the electronic visa. This is the most popular choice and it's easy to apply because you don't need to go to the embassy or maybe go to an agent or consulate. It's all done online. So you just fill a form, upload your picture with your passport, you pay a fee and then you wait for your email. And this electronic visa, it allows you to stay in Vietnam for 90 days. Single or multiple entries. And then the second type is the tourist visa via embassy. But this one requires a little bit more effort, because you have to go to the embassy or maybe you have to get an agent for this visa. And sometimes, it takes maybe a little bit more time. Let's be very honest, right? This is not the most popular regular visa with the tourist because it takes more of your time. But on the other hand, the third type is the business visa. So this visa, especially for the people who are coming to Vietnam for their meetings, their conferences, or maybe some travel which involves a business, But for the most travelers, especially if you're coming to Vietnam on a short trip, I highly recommend electronic visa. It's quick, it's convenient, and it's stress-free. Move to the most important part, how to apply your electronic visa for Vietnam. So I'm going to walk you through all the electronic visa process step by step. So the easiest and most common way for Indian travelers by applying electronic visa through electronic visa portal, which is official by the government. So you don't have to go to the embassy, you don't have to book an appointment. You just go online, and you just fill out a form. So this is the first step. Okay, so this electronic form, it's gonna ask you some basic details like your full name, your passport number, your travel dates, and when you're gonna enter Vietnam. So before you start applying for this electronic visa, so let's make sure you have a clear scan of your passport with your bio page, with your recent passport size picture. So that's all it required to apply for this visa. Okay, and the next thing, what you have to do, you have to pay your visa fee online. For single entry, it's $25, which is around 2,000 Indian rupees. But for multiple entries, it's going to be $50, which is around, if I'm not mistaken, 4,000 Indian rupees. So remember, if you want to make it much more convenient, just print out your electronic visa when you go to the airport, when you go through the immigration. Okay, so that's it. So electronic visa, it's super simple, it's quick and stress-free. And it's a great way to kickstart your Vietnam adventure with no hassle. So let's go over some tips so we can make your electronic visa much more smooth and much more stress-free. So I have 5 tips for you. Tip number 1, so ensure your passport photo is recent, it's clear, and it matches all the specific requirement. Tip number 2, review all your details carefully. So just ensure there are no mistakes. Tip number 3, just submit your visa in advance. So it's better to accommodate all your any unforeseen delays. So tip number 4, select the correct port for entry in your application. So for an example, if you are entering from Hanoi, mention that. If you're entering from Ho Chi Minh, mention that. Tip number 5, always keep checking your visa on the official website you applied from. Okay, so by having all these tips, so you can ensure that your visa process is smooth and successful. So now that we have gone through all the helpful tips, but let's also talk about some of the most common mistakes most of the Indian travelers do when they apply for Vietnamese visa. So we're going to talk about the most common 5 mistakes. Mistake number 1, ensure that all the passport details it's exactly the same when you apply for your visa. And mistake number 2, sometimes people they don't put their clear picture, their passport size clear picture. Mistake number 3, choose the correct port of entry, of course. We have talked about this in one of the tip. And mistake number 4, sometimes people they not apply visa in advance, so they might face those last minute delays. And mistake number 5, they don't often check the visa online. So if you be aware of all these mistakes, so I hope you can have stress-free and hassle-free visa application. So if you still feel unsure, or you just don't want to handle all these hassles by your own, we totally get it. Sometimes it's really confusing, and honestly, nobody wants this extra stress in their life, especially when they are planning a trip. So that's exactly we are here. And there are some benefits we can provide you. First of all, we are reliable, we are easy to work, and for your visa you can just count on us. And second, there's no chances of mistake. So we can help you in whole process inside out. We always make sure that everything is done right. And we will guide you through every step. So we will handle actually the whole thing for you, and we will always keep you in the loop, your visa progress, the day you receive your visa, and of course it saves your time, and you will just avoid just running around here and there. So you can rely on us. You can apply your visa directly through Vietnamtourin. Our travel expert will guide you at every step. So for more information, you can visit this page, and you will find all of the information. So all you need is fill out a simple form with your passport details, your travel dates, and few of the personal details. That's it. It's quick and it's easy. And next is make sure a secure payment gateway. You can use your card or any other available method. So there are no embassy visits, no confusing paperwork. Just smooth sailing. Once submitted, your visa will arrive in PDF. Usually it takes 3 to 5 working days. If you are in a rush, we can do it for you in 1 day or 2 days. So seriously, it doesn't get any easier than that, and lets the experts handle all the formalities, so you can focus on the fun part, planning your Vietnam adventure. And that's everything you need to know about getting a visa in Vietnam as an Indian traveler. So we have covered visa types, the step-by-step application process, useful tips, common mistakes to avoid, and even the easiest way to apply your visa through Vietnamtourin. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give us a like, share, and subscribe for more Vietnam travel guides for Indians. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. We are here to help. See you in Vietnam. Bye-bye.